Hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you once again for those who have been following me on my teachings. I'm here once more to continue with our topic that we have been I have been teaching you. Thank you for my listeners, for my followers that have been calling me. I'll give you my number, but not now. But as you continue following me, I say thank you. Let God continue uplifting you in a higher level. You have been thinking a lot, you have been facing a lot, but I'm here to help you concerning your brain, because your brain contains everything. A man cannot move, a man cannot do anything without thinking perfectly. Even an animal uses his brain to eat, to sleep, to chew, to drink. He uses his brain. So I'm here to continue with that topic as I started early this week about the function of the brain, the function of the brain. Take your pen, then get seated. Look a particular place where there is no noise as we proceed on with our topic. People from Canada, thank you for calling me. From Australia, UK, Rose, Juguna, people from Sweden, I say thank you, Maniki, thank you, Muhammad, thank you, people from Bungoma, from Kitale, from Busia, from Taita, from Webuye, from Malindi. I say thank you. I have no time, but the time will reach when we shall continue talking one-on-one. But today, keep on watching me. I have a lot to teach you. As I said before, we shall continue with our topic, function of the brain. The first topic I taught you about the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is this place where we call forehead. As I said from the beginning, this is the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe contains movement, thinking, rhetoric, reasoning, judgment, behaviors, emotions, memory, speaking. You will follow my teachings, you will understand what I taught. Today we are going to I'm going to teach about the parietal lobe. This place we call it parietal lobe in your brain. Parietal lobe contains knowing right from left. Write that, knowing right from left. Point 2, sensory. Point 3, reading. Point 4, body orientation. Body orientation and signs. Then the last one, sensory discrimination. Hallelujah. So you will record this video so that you can have enough time to understand the parietal lobe. Parietal lobe, it is hata mtoto akizaliwa, this place ndani ya tumbo huwa haijakuwa sawa. When you give birth a child, hii place huwa haijakuwa sawa, but mtoto atazaliwa, atachukua even 2 years this place to be okay. This place, the parietal lobe, huwa inapona hata mtoto akiwa nje, akiwa na miaka 2, lakini ndani ya tumbo hatakuwa amepona sawa sawa. So this place contain what I've said, knowing right from left, ni kujua yale mabaya. Ubongo yako inabeba yale mabaya, inayatoa inachukua yale mazuri. Yale yako upande the left side, inachukua the left side inaleta kwa right side, so that it can cognitive those things that are hindering your brain, so that you cannot understand things well. Kwa hivyo the parietal lobe ambayo imebeba knowing right from left, you will understand negative, you put it the side of positive. That is knowing right from left. That is the under parietal lobe. Then point number 2, sensory sensation. Sensation ni sehemu ya kusense. This person will sense kama ako kwa hatari, he or she will sense under parietal lobe. Under parietal lobe. So parietal lobe will help a person to sense things. Sense, it comes when somebody touches you. You will sense when you have a cut, mtu akikukata utasense, ngozi yako ina sense. It comes from parietal lobe, the part of parietal lobe. So hizo sehemu zote utasikia kusense, mtu akikushika, ukinyolewa, hata mtu akipita nyuma yako una sense there's something behind me. So that part of parietal lobe itakusaidia mtazamaji wangu. So that is the part of sensation. So alafu tuna body orientation. Body orientation. So body orientation itakusaidia upande wa movement. When you want to move, it will tell you move, stop, walk, sleep, do, touch. So it is the body orientation upande wa parietal lobe. Then the final one, sensory discrimination. Sensory usipoiangalia vizuri inakuja kama sensation. Sensory inakusaidia upande wa kutafakari mazuri na mabaya. Inakusaidia kupangilia akili yako, to organize things to be in order or to be in orderly manner. So hiyo ndio upande wa sensory discrimination. Alafu ita discriminate vitu vibaya, inatoa discrimination, inatoa vitu vibaya, then you arrange the good things. Kwa hivyo sensory discrimination ina discriminate vitu ambazo hazifai, it discriminate negative things from positive things. Praise the living God. That's the part of parietal lobe. Then we are going to say your back, this side. Those are viewing me, this side. This part we call it occipital lobe. Occipital lobe. Occipital lobe carries vision, then visual reception, point 2, then point 3, visual organization or interpretation. Let it put it interpretation. Number 1, point 1 under occipital lobe. This part it carry vision, then visual reception, then visual interpretation. Vision inakupatia vision. You be a vision person. Unakuwa na vision. A vision yako vile unaibeba, you will become what you think. What you think today, you will become tomorrow. So you should be a vision carrier. When you think about tomorrow or next year, I want to buy a land or I want to buy a plot, I want to continue with my further studies. So that is a vision. Be a person who carry vision, then you complete your vision. Don't be a vision carrier and you don't complete that vision. So the part that we call occipital lobe, it helps you in a vision. So it carries vision. Then number 2, a vision reception. It is the place where vision are being loaded. It is a place where your vision is being loaded. So we call it a vision reception. Then number 3, a vision interpret. It interprets the vision. Interpret vision ambayo umekuwa nazo 2022, 2023. So when you succeed or when it comes through, then you will be interpreted that vision. Praise the living God. So the last one, we call it a vision interpret or interpretation. It interprets the vision that you had for the last 2 years. Then when you complete or when you do what you think or the vision that you had 2022, when you reach 2025, you will interpret those vision that you had. Inamaanisha kwamba umekamilisha zile vision ulizokuwa nazo. Thank you. That is occipital lobe. Nimesema the back one. Then kuna cerebellum. Cerebellum ni chini mahali shingo inashikana na kichwa. We call it cerebellum. Cerebellum, point number 1 is cerebellum, it balance. Number 2, coordination. Number 3, fine muscle control. So this part, it helps you to balance it balances the frontal lobe, it balances the parietal lobe, it balances the occipital lobe. That's the work of cerebellum. So the cerebellum inakusaidia kwa kubalance akili yako, ina balance vitu ambazo movement, thinking, rotation, reasoning, judgment, behaviors and emotion, then movement, speaking upande wa frontal lobe, then tukikuja upande wa parietal lobe inakusaidia kwa upande wa knowing right from left, then inakusaidia kwa sensation, alafu inakusaidia kwa reading, reading when you read, upande wa parietal lobe when you read inakusaidia when you read something on the Bible or when you read as a student, when you read the parietal lobe inakusaidia ku contain what you read. It can help you to remember what you read. When you sit on your exam, you will pass because the parietal lobe inakusaidia kusoma na ina contain kwa kichwa yako, inaiweka, unakumbuka kitu ambacho umekisoma. Kama ni verse, memory verse inakusaidia. So cerebellum ina balance hizo vitu zote. It balances all those things that I have told you. So cerebellum inakusaidia kwa balancing, inakusaidia kwa coordinate. It coordinate itself, frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe, to balance the things that are under it. Then point ya under cerebellum, the fine muscle control, inakusaidia kulainisha veins zako. Ndio nasikia kwamba uko na muscle spool, inakusaidia brain yako, inakusaidia kwa cerebellum, part ya cerebellum inakusaidia veins zako zinakuwa fit, inakusaidia kwa exercise, inakusaidia kwa akili yako kuwaza vizuri, that is to balance the muscles, inaifanya inakuwa fine. Then inaendelea kusema the point number 4, point number 1 balance, number 2 coordinating or coordination, number 3 fine muscles control, then number 4 alertness stroke sleep, inakufanya unakuwa sober. Kama saizi unakuwa sober as you continue following me, inakusaidia unakuwa sharp kwa ajili ya kukuweka alertness. Alafu pia inakusaidia under cerebellum, inakusaidia kulala. Akili inapochoka, under cerebellum inakwambia it is time to sleep. It is time to sleep. So unasikia akili sasa ifanyi kazi na kila kitu inakuwa off. That's why mtu akilala anazoongea kama analala, mtoto anasusu, mtu mwingine anaongea vitu zenye aliwaza mchana kutwa. It helps you to sleep, it helps you to be alert. Hallelujah. Then number 5, body temperature under cerebellum, ina balance temperature yako. Ikikuwa high inakusaidia inakuwa low under cerebellum, inakufanya mwili wako, temperature mwili wako, the temperature of your body to be balanced well. So when you sleep it balance, inakwambia funika blanketi, umekuwa na joto, toa kidogo, usijivunike nduve, jifunike sheet, ina balance temperature ya mwili wako, inakuongelesha, it talks, it communicates with you. So the number 6, digestion, inakusaidia kwa digestion, akili unapotafuna chakula then inafika mahali ndani ya tumbo, ina coordinate, it coordinates with the stomach, brain coordinates with the stomach so that you can digest food, well. It coordinates brain under cerebellum, it coordinates with the stomach. It helps you for digestion. Then una digest vitu ambazo umewaza mchana kutwa, una digest vitu ulisoma Sunday, you digest things that you learned 3 years, 4 years, you digest things that somebody told you, inakusaidia upande pia kwa memory. Digestion inakuja kama memory. Then swallowing, it helps you to swallow. Unatafuna chakula, mdomo unatafuna, inakwambia it is okay now you can swallow. Kwa hivyo utaweka chakula unatafuna, ni kitu gani nakwambia chakula kiko ready kutafuna. So under cerebellum, cerebellum inakusaidia unapotafuna chakula, imekwambia kwamba it has reached to the level so that you can swallow. Unatafuna inakwambia iko sawa, you can swallow, na ndani ya tumbo inakuwa well digested in Jesus mighty name. Then kuna brain. Before we go to the brain system, let us look at the temporal lobe. Temporal lobe ni hapa katikati hapa. I want to see it well. That's the place, the part we call temporal lobe. Temporal lobe, the work of the temporal lobe is to understanding language, behavior 2, then memory 3, then hearing 4. So when you talk about the understanding language, it is under temporal lobe. Temporal lobe iko hapa inakusaidia what you learned when you read English, when you read French, when you read Chinese, it helps you to understand what you read. It helps you to understand what you have read from the Bible, from the novel, from the storybook. It helps you to understand. You read using your eyes, then it takes, the eyes communicates with the brain, and in the brain we have the part that we call temporal lobe. Temporal lobe will helps you to understand what you read. Then point 2, behavior. It helps you to behave well. As a Christian, as a grown-up person, as a child, it helps you to behave well. What you are today, it will determine your tomorrow. What you behave, how you behave today, it will come out tomorrow. When you behave today well, tomorrow will be okay, because kile unachokiwaza, vile unavyo behave leo, itakufanya ufanikiwe kesho ama uhangaike kesho. Then we see the memory. The memory kwa akili yako iko under temporal lobe. Your memory, it has contained under temporal lobe. Memory yako ukiwa mtu ambayo, the way you train your mind, it is how you become. So ukitrain mind yako kuwaza vitu vidogo, sasa memory yako itabeba zile vitu vidogo. So train your mind to carry difficult things. Exercise your mind, exercise your brain, exercise your brain so that the memory can contain more things. When you don't exercise your brain, it cannot carry many things under memory. Kwa hivyo ukiweka memory ya 2GB hawezi beba vitu ya 4GB. Ukiweka 4GB hawezi beba vitu ya 8GB. So train your mind to carry more things. Don't train your mind to carry small things. That is under memory. Then kuna hearing. Parietal lobe helps you to hear. When you hear the sound, it is coordinate with your temporal lobe. In your temporal lobe, there is a part or section we call hearing. Kwa hivyo when you hear things, remember it is under temporal lobe. Temporal lobe iko mahali hapo, imeenda paka kule upande wa ears. Kwa hivyo inakusaidia sana kwa upande wa kusikia. Kwa hivyo unapoketi kanisani, when a preacher or a teacher are summoning, it will help you to hear, and when you hear, it will enter to your brain. When it enters to your brain, the memory will carry things that you have heard. In Jesus' mighty name. Then we see the brain system. The brain system contain consciousness, then breathing, blood pressure, heartbeat. So hizi vitu zinakusaidia upande wa brain system. Your brain system must be okay, must be sharp, must be good for you to be conscious. Conscious inakuonyesha uko mzima, uko sawa. Unconscious inakwambia hauko sawa. Kwa hivyo conscious, under brain system kuna conscious. Conscious it makes you to be fit, to be sober in Jesus' mighty name. Then breathing, how you breathe, it is under brain system. When you breathe good things or you can breathe bad things. Inamaanisha things that you have heard under temporal lobe inaingia ndani ya akili yako. Ndani ya akili yako you can breathe the good things that can help a person outside there, or you can breathe bad things that can cause damage in your friends or to your friends. So what you breathe, it is what you heard and what you speak. So you will breathe good things or you breathe bad things. Then it helps you in breathing system. Breathing system yako inakusaidia kutoka kwa brain. Then blood pressure. Pressure yako lazima ikue balanced. So ukiwa na mawazo nyingi ina affect breathing, blood pressure. So blood pressure yako inafaa ikuwe balanced well, ubalance akili yako ikusaidia kubalance, brain system yako kusaidia kubalance, maisha yako, kubalance blood yako. Kwa hivyo when you think a lot, it will cause blood pressure. So think little toward your thinking. So jaribu kubalance blood pressure yako isipande sana. It is under a brain system. Then heartbeat. Heartbeat inakusaidia, brain system inakusaidia when your heart is beating. So ukisikia umekimbia sana ama umewaza sana, heartbeat yako itakimbia sana. So heartbeat inaenda sawa na blood pressure. Kwa hivyo ikusaidia, akili yako ikusaidia, your brain can help you in your heartbeat. So do not overthink. It can cause your heartbeat to be more higher. Then try to balance your thinking so that you can not cause a blood pressure in Jesus' mighty name. So number one, understand frontal lobe, it is here. Then we have a parietal lobe, it is here. Then we have occipital lobe, it is here, your back. Then we have cerebellum, it is here, where the neck and head are being connected. Then we have a brain system. Brain system contain the whole brain, the whole head. I told you yesterday or the previous day that this head, it is the heavens. So the heavens, it is where your brain is contained. So we are talking things that are in brain that God communicates with you. When you see a person is thinking well, remember that the head, the heavens is well, the heavens is well protected, and he communicates with God in a good manner, in a good way. So this is your heaven, and I said we read the key verse from the book of Deuteronomy 28 verse 23. The heavens that it is over your head. The heavens that is over your head, it is bronze. Then the feet, it is an iron. So kichwa chako kinafananishwa na mbingu ya Mungu. Kichwa hiki kuna mbingu ya Mungu, ndani ya kichwa kuna ministries. Ministry nikasema ni ministry ya frontal lobe, ministry ya parietal lobe, ministry ya occipital lobe, ministry ya cerebellum, ministry ya temporal lobe, then kuna ministry ya brain system. Kwa hivyo you should understand what I'm telling you so that you can read and teach other people. So I give you these teachings free for you to understand the spiritual things so that you cannot mess up, so that when a preacher is preaching or teaching, you can understand well through brain system, through cerebellum, through occipital lobe, through parietal lobe, through anything that I've taught you. So be sharp. Be content well with the teachings of God, so that you cannot understand the Bible when these 6 things are damaged. So there is something that I want to teach you concerning the brain. You should eat as a human being or a man. You should eat things that can help your mind. Number one, you can eat what we call fat fish. Fat fish. Number 2, you can eat berries. Number 3, you can eat walnuts. Full fish like salmon provides omega-3 fat acids, crucial for brain function. Fat fish like salmon provides omega-3 fat acids, crucial for brain function. Praise the living God. So these are the things that can help you understand things that are